Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. How are you doing? This is Nick here. I just wanted to have a little chat with you. How would you like to be able to break through the 9 barriers that are literally holding most actors back? That's great. Wonderful to see you guys. So, I wanted to just go through, this occurred to me the other day, and I was kind of like looking through all the stuff that I've been doing with you guys and with other people over time now, and I found rather marvelous things going on. And I just wanted to show you this. This is what I've looked through. I've called it Breakthrough to Success. This is a free workshop that I'm thinking of doing, and I'd love to know what your level of involvement or engagement might be, if this is worth me doing. And I looked at everything that actors have been doing over the last, well, God knows how many years I've been doing this now. And I've noticed that it breaks down into 9 areas. And which one resonates with you? That's what I'd love to know. So you can pop something in the comments. I'd love to know what's going down with you now. Sometimes you can see the top left here, we have information. Sometimes it's literally a question. Sometimes actors are not quite sure about something. There's something that they just haven't investigated enough and they don't have enough information about it. Maybe they're not familiar with how, certain processes work in the business. They don't know how to get hold of something like an agent, how to create that. Or it could be skill. Skill is another thing. Literally it could be your self-taping skills are not up to speed. When they get up to speed, obviously you get better results. And sometimes, we hold ourselves back a bit in that area. Another area that we tend to, and I recognize this because I've done every single one of these, believe you me. Belief is another massive one. Sometimes literally making a big change in your belief can make a huge difference to what it is that you're doing out in the world. If we doubt ourselves, we worry about ourselves, we lack confidence, all those things, all of this is coming from the brain, right? Coming from the way that we consider things. So belief itself is a very important thing to do. Energy level is another big thing. Sometimes actors just don't have enough energy to put it out into the world, to get into the scene. They're not attracting enough energy. When you generate energy, energy comes back to you. That's the way that the universe works. It's the way everything works. Other people. That is another one. Sometimes it's literally, I always consider actors as working in a kind of holistic environment. We are people who work with. We all have families, we all have connections, we all have partners, we all have friends. Sometimes it's difficult to self-tape if you've got, the readers are your brothers and sisters or whatever, and that can cause a bit of an issue sometimes. Motivation, massive one. Sometimes, particularly through COVID, people have been so battered by this thing. Me included. I mean, it's a huge thing that affects us in so many ways, doesn't it? And sometimes it feels, excuse me, a little hard to actually generate the energy to keep the motivation going, to keep going out there and, connecting with people and building our career. Sometimes time is the issue. We don't have enough time, or we're not quite sure about how to manage time. And time management is a very useful thing. Money, massive one for actors. Not having enough, not sure how to create it. And there are so many ways that you can create money these days. It's unlimited. There's many, many ways. And I wanted to show you, this is one of the things I think I might do in this. But fear is the last one here on the list. And you can see that fear is the big one which holds us all back, because there are all limitations that we all have in terms of what it is we think we can do, what we can't do. And when we don't take the risks that we know we need to take, it's being driven by fear. So maybe some of these resonate with you, and if so, let me know in the comments below what are the areas that you'd like me to cover. I want to provide a free training here, and I might do it over 3 days because it's a lot of stuff here. It might be an hour and a half, 2 hours over each one. So we might do information, skill and belief, and then energy, other people, motivation that way, and finish up with time, money and fear, right? So that's what I'm thinking of looking at. And just let me know. I want to know whether it's worth my while actually creating this course. So let me know in the comments which one of those resonates the most with you. And if you'd like to learn a bit more about how to release those blocks or those obstacles and raise those barriers to your own success so that you can have an amazing year next year, because I truly believe next year is going to be a big one for all of us. So anything in there that strikes your bell. Oh, talking of ringing a bell, I'd love for you to help me to I'm up nearly 900 and something, I think I'm 12 people away from getting 1,000 people on YouTube. I would love it if you guys would help me out with that. If you haven't done already, you can pop over here onto Nick Dunning on YouTube, and I'd love for you to subscribe and sign up for my free training. You'll get more trainings like this. You'll be keeping in the pit. If you've got issues that you might be looking into or things you're not sure about, say to do with casting directors or writing to them, how you write to them, what you say to them when you do. Maybe you're looking into how to use your social media, or you want some more training about confidence, stuff like that. There's all of the videos are over there and they're completely free. And I'd love for you to come and join us. So jump onto Nick Dunning on YouTube and you just search for me and you'll find me in there. So guys, thank you so much. I hope that's interesting to you, and let me know what's going down here. Take care. Bye now.